Hi guys, I'm Shelley and today I just wanted to take the chance to share the love and do what has to be the best tag that has ever gone around BookTube, which is the BookTuber ShoutOut Tag. This was sourced up by Trina over at Between Chapters, and just thank you Trina, because you started a love fest. I was lovingly tagged by both Jess from The Words I Read and Bree from Bree's Books. So let's jump straight in with question 1, which is first booktuber you ever subscribed to. Daisy from 1,000 Lives of Daisy. She's a friend of mine in real life and she told me about BookTube and she introduced me to BookTube, so she was my first subscription. She has now expanded her channel a bit and she's doing kind of life vlogs and other things like that, which I'm loving. Daisy is a wonder. Question 2, the channel you most recently subscribed to. Amy and Laura from Two Paper Girls. These two are brilliant. They're two friends and they are reading their books for school and talking about those and also talking about their personal choice of books. I love watching two friends that have just been together for ages and so know what the other one's thinking and gives the other one time to talk but can interrupt and finish their sentences as well. Question 3, who inspired you to start your BookTube channel? Well again, Daisy from 1,000 Lives of Daisy. Also Sarah Churchill from Clumsiness and Curse. I started watching a lot of her videos and saw that you could kind of give a bad review on a book and it would be okay to say things that you didn't like the book, it was okay. But originally, going back, I think it would have to be Lena from Just Kiss My Frog, because she had started talking about a few books and doing kind of random rambly reviews, and again I just wanted to join in. Question 4, a subscriber that has been with you since the start. Mia from Idleness Against Mischief and Nick from Biscuits and Books. Neither one of them really use their BookTube channels anymore, but they have started a podcast together called Khaleesi Amazons, where they talk about TV and books and so on and so forth, and I love them. I can remember commenting on their videos and them commenting on mine straight away as soon as I joined BookTube. 5, a booktuber you have been with since the start, so you've been following since they started. Emily from Lady of Letters. She's pretty new to BookTube in the last couple of months, I think. She starts every one of her videos saying "Dear Reader," so it's a bit like Jane Eyre. I think that's how I came across her. It was a mutual love of Jane Eyre. She's this mini kind of Jane Austen, Jane Eyre beautiful creature who talks about wonderful books, and I love her and I cannot wait to see what else she comes up with over the next months and years. Question 6, a booktuber whose creativity you love. Quite a lot of people have said the same person and so am I. It's gotta be Emily Jean. She made up a tag called the Thomas Jefferson Hanks book tag. A Tom Hanks tag. How could I not think that's the most creative thing in the world? I love her. Question 7, a booktuber whose positivity you love. I have to pick Bridget from Bridget Call Me, because I swear to God she's Tigger. She's just so full of happiness and full of life. Every time I see her come up on my sub feed it just makes me smile, because I know I'm going to get a video full of life and full of funny moments. Question 8, a booktuber whose honesty you admire. Jess from The Words I Read, who tagged me. She talks about books and says if she doesn't like them. She says if she doesn't like certain characters, she's not afraid to admit that she likes certain books that other people don't. I love her for it. I really, really do. Question 9, a booktuber that always makes you laugh. And this has to be, oh my god, I have just realised I can't pronounce the person that I want to say's name. How do they pronounce it? Jill Bubbly. Jill Bubbly. I love her and I talked to her on Twitter and this is terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is bad BookTube form, but I love her. She is again full of happiness. Whenever I see a video of hers come up on my subscription feed, I have to watch it straight away. She is a nerd fighter. She's a Doctor Who fan. She is a Harry Potter fan. She's doing a bucket list challenge with her friend over the summer, which I'm really looking forward to watching doing, because they've got some great things on their bucket list. They kind of challenged each other, but also she talks about books and she's just so happy and I love her. Question 10, a super friendly booktuber. Has to be Adriana from Perpetual Pages. Adriana. What I love about Adriana is that when you comment on her videos, she full on comments back and starts a conversation with you. I think we had a conversation for weeks over Harold Moving Castle on one of her videos. She's just a wonderful human being. And she brought the saying, my jam, back into my life. And she is my jam. She is the crumpet and the butter and the jam and she's so friendly and so lovely, and I've become really good friends with her, and I'm so very grateful for it because she's made me feel so welcome on BookTube. The next question is BookTubers that always make you add books to your TBR. Well, Adriana from Perpetual Pages, this woman is a menace. I'm telling you the amount of books I have to read because she talks about them, because she just describes them so well. Also, Jen Campbell, who is the author of the Bookshop book, she knows her books. She really, really does know her books. She does this series called If You Like That, You'll Love This, where she talks about a book that you more than likely have already read, a quite popular book, and then she talks about a book that isn't so popular but is very, very much like it, and so brings new books into your life. And also Sylvia from Wish Fulfillment, she introduces me to some great books as well, so those three people are a menace to my TBR list. Question 12 is a booktuber you have the same taste of books in. I've just mentioned her, and that is Sylvia from Wish Fulfillment. I love this woman and I love her taste in books. She likes strong feminist characters who don't take any nonsense. She likes true emotional reactions to things. We just have a real similar taste in, maybe not books, but in characters in books. Question 13, a booktuber you have almost the opposite taste of books in, but you love anyway. Kirsty from Kirsty on Books. She reads a lot more classics than I do. She's got this new series lately where she's been talking about books from different parts of the country. So if you wanted to read a book that was based in Scotland, she talks about those, or England or Wales or so on and so forth. I love Kirsty. And also TW Books. We don't really have the same taste in books, and yet I really love his videos. The last couple of videos, his little son has been running around in the background, which just makes me laugh so much. Question 14, a booktuber who impresses you with the amount they read. There's only one for this, and that is Eleanor from Eleanor Reads Books. Oh my god, she reads a lot of books. In fact, we were talking about this the other day. She just reads books. That's what makes her happy. I'm just in awe of her for the amount that she can read and take on board. And the final question is give a shout out to someone below 500 subscribers. Daphne from Daphne M. I've recently started watching her videos. She doesn't just do, again, BookTube videos, she does a bit of vlogging as well, and I cannot believe she doesn't have more subscribers. More than 10,000 subscribers. It has to be Baz Pierce. And he's probably going to hate me for tagging him. And he probably doesn't even know who I am because he hates tags, and I don't think he even knows I exist. But I love him. He's just sarcastic and cynical and true to himself completely. His personality is just... he makes me crack. And somewhere in the middle has to be Katie from Kit Kat Can Read. She does really in-depth reviews. She's started bringing clothes hauls onto her channel as well, which is really cool because she has a one hell of a style. This woman is kicking it. She actually did this really cool review of Carrie Hope Fletcher's book All I Know Now. She made a rap for it, and it was so creative and so wonderful. And that is my BookTuber shout out of all the wonderful people. But to be honest, I haven't mentioned even half of the people I want to mention. There are so many more. Just sending out a big BookTube hug. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Hope you guys are good, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.